Delete negative, inaccurate info in as little as 72 hours if you use our triple threat method using the code I'm about to share with you in this video. You can use this letter if you like, make adjustments, but do not adjust the things that pack the biggest punch. That being said, what are we talking about? The FCRA 623A1A 15 USC 1681 S2A 1A, which states that a furnisher must not report information they know or have reasonable cause to believe is inaccurate. Why is this important? Because most people's credit report have a ton of inaccurate data, inaccurate information on there, and they're supposed to be reporting information fairly. If they're not reporting information fairly, then what happens is they wind up having your score less than ideal or lower than it should be due to the fact that they didn't have their records on point. So what does this letter consist of? So for starters, inaccurate information deletion letter, FCRA 623A1A. So right here at the top, you'll put your name, address, city, state, zip code, date, furnisher and creditor's name, which will be available on your credit report, address, city, state, zip code. Apologies for the background noise. Subject, permanent deletion of inaccurate account. Violation of FCRA 623A18, and then it says to whom it may concern. I'm writing regarding the account listed under, and you'll show the account name and reference number. Just show it exactly as it's listed on your consumer report that your company is reporting to the credit bureaus under 15 U.S. Code 1681 S2A1A of the Federal Credit Reporting Act. Furnishers are legally prohibited from reporting information they know or should know is inaccurate. Despite this law, you are continuing to report information that is incomplete, outdated, and or unverifiable, because a lot of the information is incomplete anyway, especially when it's dealing with account numbers, just to say the least. And a lot of times things are outdated or unverifiable because they haven't done the proper measures of verifying it before they even report it. So it's supposed to be a reinvestigation because they're supposed to investigate it just off the mere fact that somebody wanted to report it, but in many cases they're not doing that. So those are the things that you're holding them accountable for: incomplete information, outdated information, and or unverifiable, which means they could be doing all three. Then it says you are now on record notice that the account as currently reported is inaccurate and in violation of the FCRA. Continuing to report this item without correcting or deleting it is willful violation of federal law and exposes your company to civil liability. I now demand the following: immediate and permanent deletion of the inaccurate account from all credit reporting agencies, cessation of all future reporting of this account unless it can be 100% verified and updated to reflect accurate and complete information. Meaning 100% verified. They have to go through the proper measures. I have yet to see them do that. Written confirmation of deletion within 30 days of receipt of this letter. If you do not comply, I will file formal complaints with the CFPB, the Federal Trade Commission, and my state attorney general, and pursue all remedies available under federal law, including statutory damages. Sincerely, and then you'll put your name. You don't have to sign. You could do it as that. Now, here's some tips just, to use this effectively. You want to send certified, get a return receipt just so you'll know when they actually received it, because this starts the clock and gives you proof that they received your demand. Number 2, include a copy of your credit report, so you can highlight the inaccurate information if possible. List what is wrong dates, balance already paid, duplicate. You can highlight that on your consumer report if you like. This is optional, but this just adds to your records, your proof. Number 3, keep a paper trail. If they don't delete or correct it, your documentation gives you leverage to escalate with the CFPB and FTC. Number 4, this is an optional power move, and it says send a copy to the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion with a brief statement. So this is the 1-2 punch. And basically, I'm going to show you what you can send exactly verbatim, but simply put, this account is being reported by, and you'll list the furniture, in violation of FCRA. Please investigate and delete immediately. So what does that look like? So let's go. Here's the no BS high impact dispute letter that you can send directly to them, and you'll see what I mean by this 1-2 punch strategy. All right, so you have your name, your address, city, state, zip code, date, and these are the addresses to the bureaus. You can screenshot this. I'm sure you already have it, but these are who you'll send it to individually. So you'll send one letter to Experian, one to TransUnion, one to Equifax. And then the subject is dispute of inaccurate account. Violation of the FCRA 623A1A by furnisher. So to whom it may concern, I'm disputing the accuracy of an account on my credit report identified as, you'll show how it's listed. This account is currently being reported inaccurately. Under FCRA, a furnisher is prohibited from reporting any information they know or should reasonably know to be incorrect or unverifiable. By continuing to include this inaccurate information on my consumer report, the credit bureau is also at risk of violating FCRA 607B, which requires you to maintain maximum possible accuracy in reporting. I now demand an immediate investigation into this account. Permanent deletion if the information cannot be 100% verified for accuracy and completeness. A written response with the results of your reinvestigation within 30 days as required by law. If you continue reporting this inaccurate data after being made aware of this problem, I will file complaints with the CFPB, FTC, State Attorney General's Office. I have also notified furnisher directly of their legal obligations under the FCRA. Please correct this matter immediately. So you're letting them know. You're putting them on notice. This is slightly different from the first one, but it embodies the same messaging, and it lets them know I've also already notified the furnisher. So I know you're supposed to contact them, but I've already notified them directly of their legal obligations, and please correct this matter immediately. Then you'll do sincerely in your name. So again, you mail them to all three, certified mail. You attach a copy of your credit report. You can circle or highlight. That's optional, but something that can pack a big punch. Include a copy of this letter, of the letter that you sent to the furnisher, rather. That way, this proves you've already placed them on legal notice, and it strengthens your position because they're like, oh, snaps, he ain't playing. She ain't playing. Number 4, monitor your report and file a CFPB complaint if needed. If the Bureau verifies inaccurate info, then you escalate immediately with proof, because there's always a follow-up. If they don't do what they need to do on the first round, and this is like a triple threat, in addition to what we also do for our clients, where we do some online activity to add on to it. But this puts you in a position to have multiple things working on your behalf to get that inaccurate information removed ASAP. If you need assistance with taking your credit to the next level, comment help down below and we got you. But you can use this to your advantage and grab our free credit class if you need it. That's all I got. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.